Listen, the black child recently made it clear that he's going to hire a lawyer concerning reinstating his channel. He was that angry about his channel being terminated. Now, if you created a new channel and you are still able to connect with the people, then why are you crying? Why would you want that other channel to be reinstated? See, the real reason is so he can continue making money. With a certain amount of subs already built up that took him years to build, that brings him a certain amount of money. But losing that, having to start all over, he goes back to zero. It's about the money. It's not about the people. And I'm trying to get you to see that. That's why he's willing to hire a lawyer. You're talking about someone else's platform here. It's not your platform. They allow you to use it, but they don't have to let you use it. The rules and the regulations and the guidelines state that anytime, for any reason, that they want to terminate your channel, they can. That's obvious, but it proves that they don't read everything that they need to read and pay attention to. He sounds like a complete idiot wanting to hire a lawyer, just like you're fighting racism or white supremacy. Has nothing to do with that at all. In fact, it's not personal. It's business. You're not the only one. Everybody's channel will come down. I tried to warn people of this time and time again for years. And also recently, because when it was still 2017, I said, when 2018 comes into existence, watch what happens. Channel after channel will be taken down. No one listened to me except that few faithful that know that I tell the truth. That know I've already proven myself. But the newcomers, they feel like, hey man, this man is just talking and he don't know what he's talking about. But now they also see as well. He does know what he's talking about because this happened. And it didn't take long for it to happen neither. Yes, I do know what I'm talking about. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is that it happened. Okay? What else do they have planned? I think you better start listening. Now, getting back to the black child, listen, man, there's no need for you to hire a lawyer. You're done. Take it like a man. You knew that this wouldn't last forever. You should have prepared yourself for this. Now, I wouldn't doubt that he wouldn't use this as a launch pad for his next channel. You know, I tell so much truth that they terminate all my channels, and you know, the government, they're on to me and they're trying to stop me. And see, this is how, you know that I'm telling the truth, and shit, that's bullshit. It has nothing to do with any sort of truth because he's not telling truth. It's not personal, it's business. It's about money. He's not generating enough money. So if you're not generating enough money for these greedy ass bastards, they're going to cut you loose. I've been telling people that ever since last year. These celebrities can come in and create a channel today and have 1 million subscribers tomorrow. I've seen it done. I know what I'm talking about. With that many subs, with any celebrity willing to create a channel, that's a lot more money for YouTube and Google AdSense. And trust me, it's about the money. It always is. Don't underestimate greed coming from any one of these people. They will always outgreed you. I'm telling you, every single time. Take it like men. and go do something else. You should already be in a position that you don't need this. You brag constantly and say, oh, I don't need this. And, I'm doing fine. And I got my own business. And I got this. And I got that. Then why are you so concerned with reinstating your channel? Why are you begging the people for money? It just doesn't add up to me. The people are tired of serving you greedy ass bastards. Enough is enough. You have never given them anything in return. And I'm reminding them of that. This so-called knowledge, it stinks. It's not worthy of anything, especially anybody's money. You make it up as you go along. And you try your best to have it fit some sort of narrative. It sounds good. Fool me once, fool me twice. Some of you need to live by that because you keep continuing to be fooled over and over and over again. How much money have you given one of these niggas or several of these niggas? Huh? That times 100 other people that did the same thing that you did. That's a lot of money. Constant money coming in. This is why they get angry when these channels are shut down. They automatically lose money. They don't even get that last AdSense check. When you're terminated, you don't get it. I can see why they get angry and upset and have attitudes. There's no need to try and fight this. And I'm talking to everyone, not just the black child. You're done. Your time is up for real. You had years to prove that you were worthy of begging for money. But you done nothing. And the people are tired. At some point, more truth will come out. You're not going to want it to, but it will regardless. Because nothing stays hidden. And you're going to wish that it came from you rather than coming from someone else. I feel sorry for some of you because you have families. Families that have no idea that this is what you depend on. This is how they eat. This is how they have what they have already. When they figure things out and realize that this source of income has ended, it's going to put a lot of people in some bad positions. You can't go to the unemployment office and say, hey, my AdSense money ran out and, I was wondering if I could get some unemployment, This was something that was meant to do on the side for a little pocket change. It wasn't meant to go full time. But you let them put lies before you. See, these other people that you looked up to, that you thought that was making millions of dollars, they never made millions. You have to understand, I don't care what company it is, I don't care how big they are. That doesn't mean that they don't lie. And my motto is, the larger the company, the more lies that they tell. America was built on lies and deception and deceit, murder and chaos. Come on now. I don't put nothing past anyone, no matter how big the company is. YouTube and Google AdSense, they lie to you. You believe that these people that you saw on YouTube with 2 to 3 million subscribers was actually making millions of dollars. And so this is what you strive for. And you start to find out after 2 to 3 years, wait a minute, how long did it take them to reach 1 million subs? Because damn, I'm having a hard time just reaching 300,000. This is what they think. And then, they wonder, what is it? What's different about me than anyone else? What's going on? And then another year passes by and still not even close to 1 million. Somehow they have it dead set on this one number, 1 million. Like once you reach that, then that's the big bucks. That's the payday. Well, it isn't. They have lied to you. It's only a certain percentage, certain ones really. It's not really a percentage. It's just a handful, actually, that make millions. Alex Jones is one of them. It's only a few. They started out wanting to convince you that this was possible to get as many people as they could on board. Because at the same time, they would be gaining an audience and not have to really do nothing because you would do all the work. And make more money than you do. But now they're starting to find out that, this just isn't working out. The advertising companies, the reason AdSense took a hit in the first place, I want you to understand something. I want to break it down to you. The reason AdSense took a hit in the fucking first place. The advertising companies had a meeting with YouTube and Google AdSense and said, listen, these people aren't giving us what we want. It's not worth paying them any money, and it's only a certain amount that's actually watching the ads in its entirety. I'm telling you, that means something. When you push skip, you're not counted. And it makes sense because you have to actually watch the ad to want to buy something. You don't push skip and say, ooh, I remember 1 second of this video before I skipped, and now I want to buy this product. You actually watch the whole ad in its entirety. And that makes you want to buy the product. If not right then, later on. But see, you haven't been paying attention to some of these other channels so that you could see exactly how this actually works. This is where I got the information from. Actually researching a channel that actually makes $1 million plus. I noticed Alex Jones creates videos around the clock. I'm talking maybe 10 to 12 videos a day on YouTube. I also notice how he doesn't allow a skip feature. But I have to tell you something else also too. He will always be completely different from anyone else because they allow him to actually make money in another way concerning the same process. But listen, it really doesn't matter. I can talk all day about, the process and what it takes to make this and what it takes to make that. But at the end of the day, they will never extend this opportunity to you again once they terminate you. Okay? They're going to start blocking you from re-signing up for AdSense, and they're going to start blocking you from creating any new channels. And that goes for everybody, including me. So you better be thinking about an alternative. Some of you keep repeating website. That's not going to work. You already know it. Because if it would have worked, if you thought that it could work, just any of the slightest, you would have that website right now. It doesn't take anything to build a website. Tariq Nasheed been crying website for fucking 3 years. I'm pretty sure he has enough money to build a website. But he don't want a website. Why? Because he realizes that he won't make the money on that website that he's making on YouTube. He needs the platform of YouTube. People won't follow him. They just won't. They would rather be on YouTube because they want to skip around and they want to look at his videos and then go to somebody else's videos. They don't want to have to go to his website and then go to YouTube. They want to already be on YouTube. That's just how it works. And when you have your own website, you are totally independent. Everything is your responsibility. When something doesn't go right because you didn't do it, you didn't see to it that it didn't go right, you don't get paid. And it could be a major delay trying to repair whatever the issue might be. Months and months going by without getting paid. You see where I'm going with this? So then YouTube is always the better option. It's the platform that everybody uses. I feel sorry for these people because they have nothing to fall back on. And the only reason I feel sorry for some of them is concerning their families. They really have nothing to do with what they have done and are currently doing. They're going to suffer. They're going to suffer tremendously. But they won't be the only ones. A shitstorm is headed our way. And there's no way a single person will get through that fucking storm unscathed. You're going to get some shit on you. You understand? You cannot avoid it. So you better prepare now. First things first, you got to believe it. You got to believe it to receive it. Once you do that, you can start trying to figure out, okay, how can I survive this? These white people out here, and I'm not racist, I'm just making a point. These white people out here, in case you hadn't noticed, start observing them, especially when you go to the store. They're stocking up. They're stocking up, getting ready. They're getting ready for something that you don't even believe that's going to happen. They already know that it's going to happen. Every trip to the store, they're stocking up. They're getting everything that they need. They're getting prepared. And you dummies, you're not doing a damn thing. Because you don't even believe that it's going to get that bad. These people are having meetings during church time, talking about getting ready for what they know that's coming. Listen, this is not normal. This is not normal. You would consider that you thought all along that these people were actually having church. 11 to 12 or 11 to 12:30. You never considered that they were having meetings about getting prepared for what they believe is coming. And you still don't get it. I really feel sorry for a lot of you because you will be in a full-blown panic out there. You won't know what to do. You're going to be running from house to house and everybody else will be prepared. They'll be boarding up their houses. They'll have their supplies. They'll be having everything in place while you run around like, what the fuck going on? It'd be way too late then. Way too late. The first thing you could think of is, okay, I'll just join with someone else. They're not going to let you in. You didn't formulate plans with them. They formulated plans with someone else. They're not going to let you take their place. I think you better start to listen. I think you better start trying to grasp some of this reality. If not, you're doomed.